Your plan really here was to try and empower entrepreneurs and specifically a focus on females as well. How are you going with that? And I guess how are you fending off competition from the behemoths as well?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Rish and Juliet, for giving me this opportunity to come and talk about Meesho on this platform. So I think the reason why we started Meesho about 6 years ago was very, very simple. So India is primarily a small business economy. All estimates point somewhere between 85 to 90% of the entire retail GDP in India to be very small business led. But what has happened in e-commerce in India is mostly branded products in categories such as electronics, white goods, smartphones, branded fashion has moved online. Most of small businesses so far in India were left offline. And that's why, like Sanjeev and I started Meesho 6 years ago with a single goal of bringing all small businesses in India online and make them successful. And that's why even the name of Meesho comes up, which means like my shop put together, right? Because we wanted to give a shop of their own to each and every small business in India, irrespective of what categories they are in.
Vidit, I want to get a sense actually of how it works. You call yourself essentially as a social commerce platform. You're an aggregator in some ways, I'm guessing here as well. But what's your unique selling point?
Yeah, I think we built the entire platform on a very single but powerful insight. So most small businesses in India are community businesses. So they operate in a particular community, they build trust with that community, and they continue to sell products to them. What we said was, where have communities moved online? They have moved to social platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram in India. So we said, how can we power communities on these social platforms to become shops? So we enable these offline small businesses to now become like online native small businesses. And that's what we build the platform on. So today, any small business can come to Meesho, start a store, a community store on some of these social platforms, and we give them all tools, starting with like logistics, payments, marketing tools, and anything else that they need to power the shop.
Vidit, give me a sense, though, of the exit strategy. Is there an IPO in prospect very, very quickly?
Yeah, so our goal, at least for the next couple of years, is very focused, which is to keep expanding the market, keep getting millions and millions of more of these small businesses come to a platform and become successful. I don't think we are looking at IPO or anything else for the next couple of years at least. But yeah, I think at some point in time, we'll definitely look at some of these things.
Vidit, of course, the pandemic has taken a terrible toll societally there in India. How has it affected your business, and what has it done in terms of getting people to set up shops on Meesho? And, what does that mean looking ahead as well?
Yeah, I think the pandemic has created very, very strong tailwinds for e-commerce across the globe. Like you look at any geography, you would have seen e-commerce companies growing very well. But in India, I think those tailwinds are even stronger because pre-pandemic, most of small towns and cities that tend to buy from small businesses more were almost all offline, like negligible penetration online. And suddenly the pandemic came and people found it much more uncomfortable going offline and buying products because they wanted to stay safe. And we saw like adoption among consumers, these sellers, manufacturers to kind of move online at a very rapid pace. And we have seen those benefits even in our business, right? So we have grown like 10x over the last 15 months in terms of number of orders per day, in terms of small businesses on the platform and so on. So very, very strong tailwinds.
Vidit, just very quickly, sort of plans for a greater super app and entering other areas like online grocery businesses. Have you got those plans?
Yeah, so I think from the earliest days, we were very clear that we want to go out and enable all kinds of small businesses to come online on our platform and become successful. We never said A category or B category or C category, right? And the kind of customer we serve, 65% of their entire wallet spend goes into categories such as grocery. So it is very, very important for us to get like small businesses who are in the grocery sector, give them the right tools and technology to come online. And it is one of the big, big focus areas for the company for the next 18 months.